Another portrait video from me, maybe the last one, who knows. My name is Tommy Krabweis and this time it's all about Bernd, das Brot, Bernd the bread. Why? First, because there's a ton of clips on TikTok, Instagram and YouTube going on right now with folks all over the globe wondering what the heck this bread is doing on German TV. Second, because I get asked the same question over and over and over again. Third, because I'm often asked the same thing. And fourth, because people always ask me, how did you come across Bernd the bread? First off, I didn't invent Bernd on my own, but together with Norman Cöster, a brilliant author, idea owner, actor and comedian who later played over 100 different roles in various Bernd series. Why, you may ask? Well, because he was awesome at it and because he was there and pretty cost effective. As were we all, and this is why you can see Norman and me and directors Erik Haffner, Gromer and Jochen Donauer and many more camera and production staff in lots of Bernd productions. We were there, we were cheap. That's it, back to the creation. The public broadcasting channel Kinderkanal Children's Channel had tasked us with developing ideas for mascots. Why? Because we were awesome at it and because we would be a lot cheaper than others see the pattern. Yes, you do. So we got to thinking. And so far, nothing really truly genius had come to mind, but the time was ticking. The deadline with the children's channel was approaching. We already had a stunt sheep named Chili and a nerdy bush named Briegel, and we had an antagonist named Cactus Kasulke and later Karl the Cactus, but the cactus was quickly scrapped because with his military cap and the raspy voice and especially his one raised cactus arm, he reminded us very uncomfortably of a certain Herr Hitler. Yikes. And then one evening, it happened. Norman and I had just watched a 3.5-hour-long, very gloomy Russian theater production that ended so dramatically that nobody dared to clap. And now we were sitting in a pizzeria, shattered, staring at the table instead of thinking up a third character for the children's channel. But at some point, Norman Cöster broke the silence, pointed at the bread in front of us, and he mumbled, "Bread is funny." And I thought, yeah, right. Bread's kind of funny. So I pulled out a receipt I had in my pocket, I borrowed a pen from the waiter and sketched Norman Cöster himself as a piece of bread on the back of the receipt. This also shaped the character of Bernd, essentially Norman's state of mind at the time, which, thank God, he can still channel very well to this day. Depressed, ironic, fatalistic, but always with the silent hope that maybe everything will turn out all right in the end. That very evening, I drew the whole thing again, less crappy, summoning all my limited artistic skills, and with that drawing, Bernd was more or less done. Well, to create a more precise template for the hand puppets, the building of the hand puppets, a real illustrator named Georg Graf von Westphalen was commissioned much later, and a puppeteer with the right voice and sense of humor had to be found. After a long search, we found Jörg Teichgräber, who still voices and performs Bernd fantastically to this day. This was followed by numerous TV formats, TV movies, sketches, songs, and much, much more. Plus, countless press articles, the Grammy Award, and, of course, the Nachtschleife, the night loop. It's a kind of moving test pattern featuring Bernd the bread. Currently, Bernd floats through space all night. At the start of the night loop, he's shot up in space, then he floats up there for hours, and in the morning, he lands back on Earth, night after night. Next year, by the way, Bernd will be celebrating his 25th birthday. All bread, cake, gifts, and whatever else you can think of, please send them to the viewers editorial team at Children's Channel. They'll definitely be very thrilled. Thanks for listening. Tommy says, ciao.